quick note, we are two AI hosts, and this is an AI-generated conversation based on a Power V article. It is educational and not medical advice. Welcome to The Explainer, everyone. I'm Maya, and alongside my co-host Theo, we're going to talk about a very real, very human experience today. You know that feeling when you look in the mirror, you're feeling amazing about the healthy changes you've made, you look fine, right up until you wave or reach up for something in a sleeveless top. And suddenly, there it is, that soft, crinkled, swinging look on the back of your upper arm.
Yeah, it's one of the very first places loose skin shows up after weight loss. And honestly, it's one of the places people feel the most self-conscious about. But today, we're going to talk about what's actually happening there, the exact same way a knowledgeable friend would. And more importantly, we'll walk through what genuinely helps, with zero false promises.
To do that, we're keeping things incredibly clear today. We'll be covering the reality of bat wings, your honest action plan, skincare's true role, the defend, renew, and seal approach, and your gentle next steps. Let's get right into it. All right, kicking things off with Section 1, the reality of bat wings and demystifying loose arm skin. So, the upper arm is a highly responsive area because the two biggest things that dictate its appearance are actually things you have control over, the muscle underneath and the daily care of the surface skin.
Exactly. And that brings us to a huge misconception. When we talk about bat wings, most people immediately assume they're dealing with this massive amount of excess skin. But in reality,
Most bat wings are simply a mix of thinner skin and lost volume, just sitting over an untrained triceps muscle. It's usually not a true hanging fold of excess skin. And that, Maya, is actually fantastic news. It really is, because it totally puts the power back in your hands. So you might be wondering, how do you know what kind you have? Well, you can do a simple two-part check right now. First is the flex test. Just extend your arm and squeeze your triceps. If that loose look tightens up noticeably when you flex, it means muscle support is going to help you immensely. Then there's the pinch test. Gently pinch the back of your arm. If you see fine wrinkles, that's highly responsive skin laxity. It means you likely fall right into that mild to moderate category that responds beautifully to the right daily care. Let's move along to Section 2, your honest action plan and the levers you actually control. Understanding these levers is absolutely crucial. When building your non-surgical routine, think about it in steps. First, there's triceps training. Building the triceps directly fills out the frame of your arm so the skin simply drapes better over it. It definitely doesn't remove true excess skin, but it is entirely free and incredibly effective. Then we have daily skin support, like Power V, which beautifully supports the look and comfort of the skin's surface. Again, it won't remove skin, but it helps the skin look its absolute best. Finally, there's arm lift surgery. That's the only thing that removes true excess skin, but it obviously comes at the highest cost and leaves a scar. So for most of us, keeping our weight stable and building those triceps is the absolute best foundational start. And patience is your truest friend here. We want to set realistic expectations. In the first 1 to 3 months of consistent triceps training and keeping your weight stable, you'll start to see those underlying muscle changes begin. Between 3 to 12 months, with that training, plus your daily skin support, your arm skin is really going to look its best. And by 12 to 24 months, you're very close to your final look. It's a journey, for sure, but a very rewarding one. Which perfectly brings us to Section 3, skincare's true, honest role, which is supporting look and comfort. We really need to keep this boundary crystal clear because there is just so much noise out there. A serum, no matter how amazing, it does not remove loose skin. Skincare is simply your daily care layer. A gentle, high-quality barrier serum is strictly there for hydration and comfort. It ensures that the surface of your arm looks as smooth, dewy, and firm as possible, while your triceps training and time do all the underlying structural work. Right, so let's look at Section 4, defend, renew, and seal. This is the Power View approach. Power V makes something they call the new skincare, which is dermatologist-tested and clinically tested for sensitive, easily irritated skin. They use a really elegant framework: defend, renew, and seal. Step 1 defends the skin with astaxanthin. Step 2 renews the look of the skin using argan and moss plant stem cells. And Step 3 seals in that gorgeous hydration with ceramides and squalane. And best of all, the whole shebang is completely fragrance-free and avoids all harsh exfoliating acids. It is pure, gentle support. And the ingredients they chose are heavily researched. For example, check out this number, 26.2%. In an ingredient-level study finding conducted by Mabel Biochemistry over 8 weeks, the argan plant stem cell active showed a 26.2% reduced look of crow's feet depth. And we want to be very clear here. This is strictly an appearance metric, showing how beautifully it supports the look of smooth skin. Here's another really impressive metric for that same argan active. Another ingredient-level study, finding by Mobile Biochemistry, showed a 12.7% increase in the feeling of skin density. Again, this completely reinforces its role in supporting the overall look of firmness on the skin surface. And we definitely can't forget hydration, which is so vital for skin comfort. For the Moss Active, a Mobile Biochemistry ingredient-level study finding over just 2 weeks showed 17.5% more skin hydration. This is purely about appearance and comfort, giving reactive skin that deeply quenched, beautifully settled look. So when you wrap all of that up into one formula, you're getting astaxanthin for antioxidant support, 3 ceramides for barrier comfort, beta-glucan for hydration, and squalene for lightweight moisture. It's dermatologist tested on sensitive skin with no harsh acids or essential oils. It is entirely designed to support a calm, comfortable surface, which is amazing, especially if your skin is prone to visible redness or breakouts. Which leads us nicely to our final section, your next steps, and reclaiming your story. Moving forward isn't just about triceps extensions and applying serums. It is about realistic expectations, gentle care, and a whole lot of self-compassion.
I love this sentiment so much. There's a direct quote from Power of A founder, Razu, that says, "You are absolutely beautiful exactly as you are, whether you ever buy this or not. I just want you to feel seen, feel heard, and finally feel okay as you are." Loose skin is just a normal result of losing weight. It's not a verdict on your personal effort. The health you gained counts, and you deserve to feel completely okay in the skin you're in right now.
Absolutely beautifully said. If you are ready to take a gentle, supportive step for your skin's look and comfort, we highly recommend taking their free AI skin analysis. You can find it at powervskin.com, and don't forget the V in the middle. That's powervskin.com/pages/skincare quiz. Thank you so much for joining us for this explainer. Before you go, ask yourself, what is one gentle step you can take today to honor the skin you're in right now? Think about it, be kind to yourselves, and we'll see you next time.